14-48 and nearly 4 seasons at the helm. A lot of people, B-Mac, were excited about the prospects of this young squad coming into the season. People felt like they should be able to compete for the division title in the AFC South. So going forward, as Jacksonville looks for a new coach, B-Mac, how attractive is this job for potential candidates?
Well, it is. You know, being in the state of Florida, you look at the financial terms, tax-free state.
Okay.
You look at what they have done for as the stadium. You should be able to get free agents to want to sign on based on the location and what they can do in a division that we consider to be inconsistent.
No, it's weak. It's weak.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah,
Tennessee, Houston, Indianapolis. Weak.
Yeah. I think most importantly, though, for the individuals who they may target as potential head coaching candidates, what do they feel about Blake Bortles?
Okay.
Because we felt like this was supposed to be their franchise quarterback. You know, this guy was supposed to be their Derek Carr, their Marcus Mariota, their Jameis Winston. He has taken steps in the wrong direction. So do you see Blake Bortles being a part of the future plans? Or do you see him having a comeback type year like a Ryan Tannehill did this season before the injury? So that's the most unique question for me as far as going forward offensively, because if you don't have a quarterback, you don't have anything. And we saw the inconsistencies they had at quarterback, and you saw that how that was a domino effect on the lack of wins. Not just saying because of the quarterback play, but overall. But you want to start it with the most important position, and we all know that's quarterback.
But when you talk about the targets that they do have, Marquise Lee has been balling this season. Of course, you got Allen Robinson and Hearns. It does seem like even though the quarterback situation might be questionable, you have to decide on Blake Bortles. He has some weapons, though, for this offense to build. And on the defense, they have some pieces.
And that's why I'm so confused on why they couldn't win ball games. You got two good young receivers. Allen Robinson, Allen Hearns.
Yep.
You got Julius Thomas. You know, you did some things in the backfield. You draft TJ Yeldon. You sign Chris Ivory.
Yep.
Look at defensively. Malik Jackson, Tyshawn Gibson, Prince Amukamara. You drafted Jalen Ramsey, Miles Jack.
Yep.
You have Telvin Smith, who was a draft pick years ago, who has been balling. But they can't win any ball games. So I don't know if it was more so the coaching, the scheme, the philosophy. But on paper, they have quality players, you know, as far as a youthful movement there with experienced vets. They just couldn't win any ball games. It's mind-boggling.
So you would have to think with some pieces, some coach would say, hey, I do have something to work with. It'll be interesting to see who Jacksonville eventually hires to fill that head coaching position.